And that one statement literally shattered my whole confidence. Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the new video. So today we're gonna be talk about how I used to feel super ugly in my high school days. Yes, this is the truth, guys. I used to feel so ugly back then, like so much. So I'm gonna be telling you guys my story and a little bit about what the society has taught us when we grow up to always think about looks, especially when we are in our high school. Oh my god, looks is the only game. The looks game is just on the top. So without any further doing, let's get started with the video. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my high school days because in high school I did so much things, like a lot of home remedies. You know, we all have been there. Like, come on, admit it. Like, we all have been there, doing a lot of remedies to, make myself look prettier than other girls. This was the only thing we used to think about, like, back then in our high school, and I feel it's not good. Like, it's not at all good. Please, just be confident in who you are. So in school, I was really insecure about my color. Yes, I was tanned. Um, I was super tanned, and my friends used to, joke around like, you shouldn't get out of your house after 7, you won't be visible. Those kind of silly jokes, which weren't even funny because they're definitely not jokes. So yeah, they used to make fun of my color, my hair. I was a chubby kid back then, so they used to make fun of my weight also. I won't say bully because bullying is a very severe thing, so my friends never bullied me, but yeah, jokingly, teachers also, subject teachers, they used to do these joking things that, oh my gosh, she's too much tan. A lot of your relatives also come to your house and they'd be like, oh, she looks pretty, but the color is a little bit off, the color is a little bit, the skin tone is just we can compromise, but her face is really pretty. That's not even a compliment, let me tell you. That's a backhanded compliment, but who would tell them? They feel like, oh, I'm giving a best compliment to the girl. But yeah, anyways, in the school, I remember there was this one time, in school, we were assigned different duties, and mine was that I had to stand at the staircase and I had to make sure that every class going through, or every student going through, are in a line, everyone's in a line. That was basically my job at that time. So I was standing at the stairs, and one of my teacher came, my Hindi teacher, I still remember it. My Hindi teacher was coming from front, and at that time in high school, I used to make a very high ponytail, not even here, it was super high. You can see my ponytail from front. If you're standing in front of me, you can see my ponytail. I used to make such a high ponytail, and I was thinking I'm looking super hot, super pretty, and that I'm looking fancy and all. But yeah, she was coming from front and she literally pointed towards my head and she went what is that? What's that? And that one statement literally shattered my whole confidence. I was standing on the stairs and I went my face dropped, everything. I was feeling super pretty, I can say, because I was having that high ponytail, which wasn't pretty at all, but I used to think back then. But yeah, anyways, my teacher said that and she just went, but she never know, until this day she don't know how that one statement literally affected me. Oh my god, I felt at that time I felt that I'm looking like a joker, I'm looking like a clown, I'm looking so ugly that someone just pointed out that thing on me. But yeah, other than that, if I would say about my color, oh my god, color was one of my biggest insecurities back then in my high school. Now it's not. It's absolutely not. I love my honey skin. I love my chocolate skin. I don't care. Okay? But back then I was super insecure about my color because like my friends were all like fair skinned, having those beautiful skin, but I was the only child who was tan. Like other were also, but in my friend group I was the only one who was tan. So yeah, they used to make a lot of fun of my color, my skin tone. So deep inside I was having that insecurity. Like they never knew that we were just jokingly saying this thing, but she would like develop an insecurity and all, but I did. And I would like to say that people say this thing a lot, that we're joking, we're kidding, but let me tell you that every serious thing, every you know thing, I can say non-joking thing, uh, I guess you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. They plant it in your mind as a joke first. I hope you guys are getting what I'm trying to say, which is absolutely wrong. You never know. You're joking about someone's flaw, or I can, like, it's not even flaw, it's just like difference. They're different than you, and you never know, your one statement or your one joke can affect a person for so long, like literally so long. I will tell you mine. So yeah, in my home also, my parents never told it because my dad is also tanned. Genetics, definitely, like I got it from my dad. So yeah, in my house also, when relatives used to visit our house, they used to go like, oh, she's really pretty but her color is like that. And I was just thinking, like, my siblings also, they used to find a lot of time. Okay, now let me tell you second biggest insecurity I had. I remember very clearly, like literally very vividly. One day, like in our country, India, there was this one ad which like got really famous. It was about a TV advertisement, and it goes something like box and all. And literally, we were sitting like in a hall. My cousins are sitting there, and one of my cousin, like my younger cousin, he goes like, "Hey, sis, your face looks exactly like box." I mean, yeah, he said that. He said like your face is like this, like it's a square. He said that, and oh my god, that made me so insecure. Like till this day, I do get insecure a little when it comes to my face shape. I have a square face shape, like as you guys can see, I have a square face shape. Yeah. But back then, like now I love it. I love it as I discovered like a lot of models have square face, Kylie Jenner, Zendaya, and they're all beautiful women, right? And I am beautiful too. So, but yeah, back then that one statement took so much of my fun and joy from my life, because I used to get so much insecure about my jaw all the times whenever my parents used to click picture of me, and when we used to like click selfies, and with my friends also, I used to make sure that my joints not looking too strong and my face is not looking square. And yeah, my friends also pointed out this thing once in school. We were like, oh, your face shape is like that, and one of my friend also told me that, yeah, yes, your face do look like this. And I was like, yeah, like I'm a square face. I used to feel so ashamed to like even say this thing back then, that yes, I'm a square face girly, because I used to feel like square face is more of like a masculine thing, and I'm not supposed to be masculine, like all those things. But no, guys, let me tell you, all the square face girlies who are looking at me right now, look at this girl, how pretty she is, right? And let me tell you, whatever face shape you have, it does not matter. Every face shape is beautiful and unique in its own way, and you don't have to be someone else. You're just you. Like, I am me, I'm Prerna, I'm Perry, and no one else can be me, right? I cannot be anyone else. You're you and I am me. So that you need to understand, and you need to build confidence in your own feature, in your own skin, in your own color, in your own body. And that's how you become confident, and that's how we say that I love myself. Because self-love is not just about self-love, it's about every single thing that you love about yourself. Like, still to this date, I sometimes get insecure about my face shape. Like, not that much. Like, at that time it was on the peak. I used to get so nervous when someone used to like talk about face shapes, but now it's like not. I can proudly say that yes, I have a square face shape, and I'm a square face girly, and I love it. I love it. There are days when sometimes I feel like I should have like. I feel like if one day I'm gonna have a surgery, I will like change my jaw. But then I go like, no, 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 because I'm not gonna get back. I'm not gonna get that back. So I'm never gonna have that. I'm never gonna have that. I would say slowly, when I started learning about what beauty is according to the society, according to different countries. Like every country have their own beauty standards, right? And what beauty is actually according to a person. For me, beauty is something else. For you, beauty is something else. For somebody else, beauty is something else. And let me tell you, now, firstly, you can be beautiful for everyone. And that's absolutely normal. That's absolutely okay. You don't have to fit in someone's list, okay? Who cares? I don't care about someone else if they feel like, oh, is she pretty? Is she pretty? I don't care. I am pretty for myself. I am pretty. I feel pretty. That's all I care, right? And let me tell you, when the other person looks at your face, they looks at their list, their list of like, oh, she has fair skin, pretty. Oh, she has big eyes, pretty. Because according to him or her, that is the list they're holding to consider if you're pretty or not, according to their perspective. But who cares? And why do we even have to care about someone else's perspective? The only perspective we need to care about, I need to care about, is just mine. And I feel pretty. I am pretty. I'm gorgeous. I'm beautiful. I can say it out loud. I'm not ashamed of anything. Okay? So only perspective, only opinion, only love you need is your own. And let me tell you, the only person who loves you the most in this world is the one you see in the mirror. Yes, hear that again. The only person who loves you the most is the one you sees in the mirror. That's it, lady. That's it. All the guys, all the boys looking at me right now, looking at this video. I hope you guys learned a lot, and let me know if you wanna hear, like, I don't have a lot of story times, but I do got some, and I would love to share with you guys, because this is my first channel, and I also wanted to open one channel where I can like genuinely sit and talk with you guys. So yeah, and other than that, I would very seriously say this one thing, guys. Let me tell you, do not worry about your looks, because I know a lot of children are watching me right now, who are probably in high school. Let me tell you, in high school, I also did those mistakes. Like everything was like looks. But let me tell you, everything is not about looks, and just looks. It's not about it. It's about who you really are. Okay, what your personality is, what kind of person you are. And let me tell you, it's also very normal, because your hormone goes up and down, so it's not your mistake. Also, we all have been there. I've been there too. My parents have been there too. That's a very normal thing. But let me tell you, don't be too much into looks. And as you will, grow up, as your age will go high and high, you will get your understanding on what personality really is, and you will discover, you will develop your own things which makes you happy and feel pretty, and you will discover your personality. You will find your personality, you'll find your aesthetic, you'll find your what clothes fits you the best, what makeup fits you the best, what face shape you have, what hair suits you the best. So yeah, basically that was the story I wanted to share with you guys. And let me tell you, you don't have to fit someone's beauty standard, like any nation, any person's. All you need to do is what genuinely makes you feel prettier, what genuinely makes you feel happy, right? And yeah, that's all I want to say. And guys, please don't force yourself to look like those models that you see on social media, because you never know, you'll ask them, they'll say the same thing, that yes, I felt ugly, because I have felt ugly. Like, dude, every person in this world has once in their lifetime has felt this thing, that yes, I felt ugly. They would say this, and especially high school children. Oh my god, everyone has felt ugly, though no one is ugly. Let me tell you, in real life, no one is ugly. Everyone is just born with different features, different color, different bodies, and no one is ugly. Let me tell you, it's just the society have created those standards that you have to fit in to get that tick, to get that, I can say approval of being pretty. Don't don't fall for that trap. And yeah, that's all I want to say, guys. And if you like the video, please like the video, comment down whatever you want to see in the next video, and subscribe to my channel. That's the main important thing. Subscribe to the channel right now, because I'm gonna make a lot of videos from now on. And yeah, I am with you guys. I support you. Deep conversation anytime you need. I'm here for you. I love you, okay? I'm your friend, okay? And that's it. Bye bye. Take care.